Racism by Cynthia Amanda. You must already know how racism has been existing in this world. We all know how it is really bad. How could we let this go on? It is the casual of abuse that makes people suffers, one that creates wreckage as results, heartless enough to cause trauma. It is things that torn apart the unity that we have built together until there is nothing left but hatred in this world. Dear people, you need to realize how it ruins us humankind as it destroys humanity. We need to cut this evil and separate it away from our society. Love the difference, because it is uniqueness that makes the world a beautiful place.
When climate change speaks.
This world speaks to us. It speaks through medium in the dimensions. It befriended us, hoping for us to befriend it. But we still don't realize its kindness makes us forget that we end up taking it for granted, not realizing the harms we have created, we created more.
But one day, when climate change speaks, it will be us seeking a way to apologize, seeking for a time machine to bring us back in time, the time where it hasn't happened, praying to God to start it all over again, begging for the situation to be better. Dear people, before the climate change decide to speak on its own, let's hear the world speaks through the medium, and let the universe warns us.
Because it's still not too late now to try and save our world.
Once by Cynthia Amanda.
Once. I was once a girl, too innocent for this harsh world, too pure for the reality. I thought whenever one raging in pain, people will cry. People will hope for them to feel alright. Even the villain.
I love fairy tales, but instead I hope more for the villain to be able to learn how kindness would bring goods for them.
Even until now, I still have it on my mind, even though I realize how cruel people can be.
Time for Yourself by Cynthia Amanda Labetta.
There are some times you need to dedicate only for yourself without having to concern about how long has it takes.
Nor check your watch multiple times, because it is not worth to keep chasing and running along with the time. When you lose yourself, somewhere in the middle. Because when you lose yourself, you lose everything.
Regrets by Cynthia Amanda Labetta. Maybe it's all too late, and maybe it's how it meant to be. That's what I would like to think, but it's not enough to erase the memories, the regrets that I felt every time I reminisce the moment where I put my ego first and decided to let you go, the moment before the shore was drowned deep in the ocean and vanishes.
Before the story of us ended, here I am standing with miserable heartache, seeking for forgiveness, and it's all yours to give. Sorry, it's all that I want to say to you, till we meet again someday, even when we both have turned completely into a different person, because after all, I learned my lesson, and you're my best lesson.
Please Recall Home by Cynthia Amanda Labetta.
Home, a place that held so many reasons for us to be strong, stand up, while at the same time teaches us to love and appreciate, telling us to be thankful of what we have. Home, a place where we can find ourselves laughing so hard, stomach hurts, and eyes are teary out of the excitement, awaken the sense and boosting the moods, eradicating sadness on the hardest time, making us feel alive. Home, a place where best memories are made.
Running as our favorite movies began to play, exchanging thoughts to ease the mind, eating foods that made with wholeheartedly, letting us to converge with everyone we love. Home, a place which allows us to breathe the air that filled with love, not letting us run out of affection. It's home, the place that we always reach out for even after a long journey. No matter how far we have wandered, it still has a special room inside our hearts. And no matter how wonderful the other places are, home is still there inside our minds. It's home, the loveliest place to return, the place where I can always find comfort and contentment. I hope you realize you are the home I am talking about.
Reason to
Reasons to
Smile.
Smile by Cintya Amanda Labetta. And then again, rainbow does come after the rain, makes the sky glow so effortlessly and spread happiness. Even after the sky have been in total gloom, all along we understand.
A reason for us to smile might come in sudden, in most unexpected situation, and even from the most unexpected person.
You and the things that makes me
by
fall.
Cintya Amanda Labetta. By this time, you still find your way to amaze me. It's not only your charming personality that softens me, as how love softens a tough heart.
but also your dedication in every work you do, and your noble intentions in initiating more peace. Those are the real love potions that happens to be suitable for my liking.
The World is Small by Cintya Amanda Labetta. They say the world is small, but I wonder how small can it be that two people longing for each other need to struggle to find each other. The world is small, yet I'm still trying to find my pieces together, searching for it in every places to attach the puzzles. The world is small. Maybe it was not for human to say, as people are still tormented by the distance. The world is small, but still, I'm relying my big hearts on it.
Writing is a part of self-love, because through those words, you can listen to your own thoughts as you let it pour out. On those pages you wrote, understanding yourself is important. By Cintya Amanda Labetta.
Mistake by Cintya Amanda Labetta. You said it was a mistake that was not supposed to happen, a stubborn decision that destroys it all. The trust that we have built and the memories we have made. You said it was your ego taking control over you. But how long? How long are you going to blame your ego instead of admitting that you yourself did it?
Learning Self-Love by Cintya Amanda Labetta. Funny enough, how I once struggled to love myself, while at the same time, I love you endlessly. Funny enough, that I have to fight the fights to be there for me, when being there for you was never a problem. Funny enough, I have to learn to appreciate me.
When I appreciate you, and now I realize I'm sad that it takes time for me to realize, but I am lucky to acknowledge it sooner, that I should love myself more because people might hurt you, but you'll never betray you.
Loving Someone by Cintya Amanda Labetta. Love to live and live to love. As for free souls,
Which one are you for? But don't misinterpret, because free heart can be broken too. As of love, it is to give and to take, a part that can't be separate.
Let's explore feelings. It's fun as long as you are not captivated by it and ended up being captured. Because it's dangerous, as you will be sucked into some real deep feelings and get stuck in it until no one knows when. It's better to stay out, since there are no guarantee that you will find your way to fully escape. Explore by Cintya Amanda Labetta.
Things About You by Cintya Amanda Labetta. Your eyes are way full of emotions, sort of magic in this world of reality, reflecting the soul full of sincerity, making it hard for me to resist, as it forcefully led me to keep on looking. Without a clue of how, I am already falling. And your smile, it's a true remedy for the soul.
A true form of fairy tales that light up, instantly putting the darkest days to end, while spreading comfort and spreading the warmth of your lovely soul. If only you knew how my heart reached out to you for your presence. If only you knew how my heart reached out for your presence, or how it beats when you're around. You'll easily figure it out, how I appreciate your existence in this universe. Your hypnotizing personality and your admirable dedication is the strongest weapon to break down my walls. And this time, I have decided I wouldn't dodge, because I know you're worth in every way to always be loved in every time.
Falling for You by Cintya Amanda Labetta. You. How could you make it seem as if no action is full of sacrifices? How do you convince me enough that I easily fall for you and let you win over the others in this Who I Love contest held inside my heart? I guess I'm just too in love.